Did Spinelli's test results come back? Is he getting better?
Unfortunately, the infection is spreading.
This is all your fault.
I need to examine the patient, so if you could just step out into the hall.
I'm not going anywhere, but you are. I want another doctor.
For one of your tantrums.
Look, I trusted you to do this surgery. You said you could, and then you watched it. Spinelli's getting worse. I'm not going to let you touch him again.
Surgery was textbook. The infection is from other causes.
What other causes?
I intend to find out.
That is so
Maxie,
lame.
we don't have
the
time.
No, you're covering your butt, pretending like you don't know what's going on with Spinelli so that you don't get blamed. I bet you left a scalpel inside of him or something. But Spinelli is my friend, and if you have hurt him, I'm going to make sure you pay.
If you don't get out and let me examine my patient, I'm going to have security throw you out.
Wait. No, the Jekyll objects.
Spinelli, you're awake. That stupid antibiotic isn't working. Your fever's still really high.
Well, but perhaps the medicine hasn't coursed through the Jekyll's veins for a sufficient amount of time.
It's been a while. It should have kicked in by now.
Hey, how you feeling, Spinelli?
Terrible, thanks to Dr. Hunter. I mean, you were worried he would ruin the surgery, and of course he did.
Well, I don't trust Dr. Hunter, but he did everything right while I was there, and when I left, Elizabeth and Epiphany were keeping an eye on him.
I don't care. I want another doctor. When Patrick gets here, will you ask him to take a look at Spinelli?
The Jackal's recuperative powers appear to be substandard, a far cry from the strong and manly impression he wishes to project.
Well, forget strong and manly. I like you just the way you are.
Dubious thanks for the backhanded compliment.
Come on, Spinelli, you know what I mean. You're sick, you can't help that. And I don't want you pretending that you feel better when you obviously feel lousy. I'm just worried about you, that's all.
Hey, I understand you've had some complications following your surgery.
His fever's really high.
The Jackal's body does indeed radiate most unpleasant heat.
Yeah, 103 SI.
It was 1 or 2 an hour ago.
Do you think you could examine him? I think maybe Matt Hunter made a mistake during surgery.
Why'd you take my patient's chart?
I was called in for a second opinion.
Not by me.
I called him in.
And that wasn't your place.
I'm not just gonna sit around while my friend's life is at risk.
Can I speak to you in the hall, please?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Damage control.
Well, thank you for the condescension, but I can care for my own patients.
Spinelli's surgery was too complex for you to handle.
There was no one even here to do it, and his spleen needed to come out or he was going to have serious problems.
In case you missed it, his fever is 103.
Yeah, and we're dealing with it.
How?
I ordered a new antibiotic. The one I prescribed obviously was counterfeit. I'm having it tested because no one else did.
Surprise, surprise, blaming your incompetence on bad meds.